What's up, survivors? I hope that everybody enjoyed episode number 2 yesterday with Brian Weber. There was a lot of good stuff in there. If you haven't listened to it, please, jump on any of the platforms that we're on, whether it be YouTube, Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, wherever it's at, wherever you listen to, please jump on and listen. But as I promised, I wanted to bring, some Monday motivation to everybody. And again, just through all the audiobooks and listening and podcasts that I listen to, a message stood out to me today, and I thought it was relevant because I just had a survivor, as I posted, reach out to me recently trying to get started into fitness, and we started sending some programs over to her so she could get going. And it wasn't more. I literally think it was the same evening after she did her first workout that her kids got involved, and I thought it was awesome. And then it kind of leads me to, the Monday motivation part, the fact that your actions speak louder than words. And if you see me looking down, I wrote a bunch of notes down. I'm trying to get to it. But one of the things I was thinking about, obviously we all scroll social media quite often. And what I've noticed is, when I was younger, companies used professional athletes and big name people to kind of push their products. And that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. It seems like I think the correct term is a grassroots movement. And they're really highlighting everyday people, normal people, moms, dads, fathers, just everyone that could be your next door neighbor. They're the ones that they're showcasing in their ads and their marketing, because it helps you relate to what they're pushing for their product or the results that they want you to achieve. And that applies to you, whether you believe it or not, because everybody's watching you, whether you know it or not. People are watching you. It's your kids, it's your neighbors, it's your family members, and they may be struggling just like you, or maybe it is like, well, I really want to get back to where I was. I want to be in these size 8 pants, or I want to get down 20 pounds, but they don't think it's realistic, or they just have trouble getting started. So what I say to you is, be the light to their path. Step out, start yourself, start your own journey. And when those people around you, whether it be your kids, your neighbors, your coworkers, when they see you starting to achieve your goals and your dreams, they're going to be like, well, if they can do it, why can't I do it? It can't be that hard, right? And so maybe they'll get started. And again, that's the purpose of this podcast, is so that we as individuals can affect such a much larger group. And that comes from obviously listening to the podcast, but it really not only helps us, but it helps all those around you if you spread the word about the podcast. All right, make sure you shameless plug, subscribe, like, and share the podcast to everyone that might be struggling with something. Okay, and if journeys are hard, right? No one wants to suffer alone. And I'm going to go back to my military experience here. Suffering together creates bonds that are so important. So if you join in their journey with them, whether it through accountability a partner, or you go start working out with them in their garage gym, or you start going to Planet Fitness or whatever it is with them, suffering together creates a bond, and also helps motivate them to keep going. And through the hardships, right, you create those lasting memories. And when you have those lasting memories, it becomes something you enjoy because you can look back at what you did or what you've accomplished. And personally, I just posted on my Facebook page, It was a photo, well, a collage of photos, I guess you could say, of some of the military balls that I've been to. And so many of those people, I don't see them anymore, and some of them I don't talk to. But just because, the army has spread us everywhere across the country and we're all doing our own things now. But they're still, close to you. And I, if one of those people reached out to me today, I would do everything in my power to do whatever it is they ask. If they ask me, hey, man, I'm having a hard time, I need you to come across the country, I would do everything I could to go there and be with them. It's just what it is. It's that shared hardship creates a bond that is inseparable and lasts a lifetime. So whether it is your neighbor or your friends and your family, kind of suffering together on their journey, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be fitness, whatever their goal is. Like maybe they want to start a real estate business and you're going to support them through that. Or maybe they want to open a coffee shop. Maybe you're the first customer through the door every day, showing them, hey, it does matter. And hey, this can be successful. That's all it takes. So Monday motivation is be the light for someone else. Maybe being the light is just sharing this podcast and they can hear the words that I ramble and hopefully it strikes a chord with them and they can, start on that journey to whatever is success or goal that they are looking for. So again, trying to keep these short, but if I can leave you with something and I wrote it down because I won't screw it up. So we'll look at it. Be the light, be the example, lead by your actions because someone is always watching. All right. Have a good week, survivors. Make sure you turn into episode 2. Hear Brian's story. It's quite amazing. And spread the word. Go to the gym.